Faith and perseverance. With God, all things are possible. Jesus Christ. Do not pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Bruce Lee. Faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the whole staircase. Martin Luther King Jr. Believe you can and you're halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. Success and hard work. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Opportunities don't happen. You create them. Chris Grosser. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Steve Jobs. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Vince Lombardi. Work hard in silence. Let success make the noise. Frank Ocean. Overcoming challenges. Difficulties in life are intended to make us better, not bitter. Dan Reeves. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. Do what you can with what you have where you are. Theodore Roosevelt. A winner is just a loser who tried one more time. George M. Moore Jr. It always seems impossible until it's done. Nelson Mandela. Happiness and positivity. Happiness depends upon ourselves. Aristotle. Life is 10 what happens to us and 90 how we react to it. Charles R. Swindoll. Keep smiling, because life is a beautiful thing, and there's so much to smile about. Marilyn Monroe. Peace begins with a smile. Mother Teresa. Stay close to anything that makes you glad you are alive. Hafid. Confidence and self-worth. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Eleanor Roosevelt. Be yourself, everyone else is already taken. Oscar Wilde. You are enough just as you are. Meghan Markle. Love yourself first and everything else falls into line. Lucille Ball. Self-confidence is the best outfit. Rocket and Omen. Unknown. Wisdom and growth. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Benjamin Franklin. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Aristotle. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela. A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. Bruce Lee. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Socrates. Hope and never giving up. Hope is the only thing stronger than fear. Susan Collins. Storms make trees take deeper roots. Dolly Parton. Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. Victor Hugo. Don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. Muhammad Ali. Everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. John Lennon. Would you like more or a specific theme like faith, success, or perseverance? Courage and strength. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. Cummings. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. You miss 100 of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Success is not how high you have climbed, but how you make a positive difference to the world. Roy T. Bennett. Dreams and ambitions. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. Your dreams don't work unless you do. John C. Maxwell. Don't wait. The time will never be just right. Napoleon Hill. The only thing that stands between you and your dream is the will to try and the belief that it is actually possible. Joel Brown. Dream big and dare to fail. Norman Vaughan. Love and compassion. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Mahatma Gandhi. Nobody has ever measured, not even poets, how much the heart can hold. Zelda Fitzgerald. To love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides. David Viscott. A person's a person, no matter how small. Dr. Seuss. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. Jennifer Dukes Lee. Resilience and persistence. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Confucius. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. Albert Schweitzer. Don't watch the clock do what it does. Keep going. Sam Levinson.
Success is not in what you have, but who you are.
Will Bennett. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Calvin Coolidge. Gratitude and positivity. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. Esau. Count your blessings, not your problems. Unknown. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive. To think, to enjoy, to love. Marcus Aurelius. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. Dr. Seuss. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all the others. Marcus Tullius Cicero. Change and transformation. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Lao Tzu. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Ralph Waldo Emerson. It is never too late to be what you might have been. George Eliot. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. Stephen R. Covey. Faith and hope. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Martin Luther King Jr. We are made wise not by the recollection of our past, but by the responsibility for our future. George Bernard Shaw. God does not call the qualified, He qualifies the called. Unknown. Everything you can imagine is real. Pablo Picasso. To believe in yourself and to follow your dreams. That is the secret to success. Unknown. Mindset and attitude. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Henry Ford. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Winston Churchill. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Milne. Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. Robert Collier. The only way to achieve the impossible is to believe it is possible. Charles Kingsley. Courage and determination. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. Zig Ziglar. Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. Winston Churchill. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. African proverb. Never give up on something that you can't go a day without thinking about. Winston Churchill. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Arthur Ashe. Self-improvement and growth. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. It's never too late to be what you might have been. George Eliot. Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. Robert Collier. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Zig Ziglar. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. John Lennon. Belief and passion. Do what you love, and you'll never work another day in your life. Confucius. You don't have to be perfect to be amazing. Unknown. You're only given a little spark of madness. You mustn't lose it. Robin Williams. Be yourself, everyone else is already taken. Oscar Wilde. Success is not in what you have, but who you are. Bo Bennett. Perseverance and strength. The only way to achieve the impossible is to believe it is possible. Charles Kingsley. Success is not how high you have climbed, but how you make a positive difference to the world. Roy T. Bennett. It always seems impossible until it's done. Nelson Mandela. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. Unknown. Challenges are what make life interesting. Overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. Joshua Marin. Life and perspective. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. John Lennon. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference, that you have lived and lived well. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Life is short, and it is up to you to make it sweet. Sarah Louise Delaney. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Abraham Lincoln.